In today's video, we're going to be solving scenarios given the rate and 1 point using our slope-intercept function rule. So here's our slope-intercept function equation, y equals mx plus b, and we're going to look at word problems and be able to determine which is the rate and which numbers represent the coordinates of a point in those problems. So let's just break down y equals mx plus b and letter by letter. So the m, remember the m is the slope, but in a word problem, it is a rate, right? So some sort of rate of change. So some keywords that help me see if it's a rate is per or each. So as soon as you see those words, in most cases, it's going to mean it's a rate. All right. The B is our starting value or starting amount. The Y is going to be our total amount. Or end amount, let's say, total or end amount. And the X is going to be the number of units related to our rate. So the rate is going to tell you what X is going to be. For example, miles per hour, right? So miles per hour, beats per minute. It's going to tell you what the rate or the units are that correlate with the M. All right. So it's important we know these and write this down. All right. So let's look at some scenarios and see what our slope is, what our rate is, and what the point is. All right. Jenna has a coupon to use at her favorite bookstore. She purchased 10 books for $48, and each book originally cost $6. Write a function rules that models this scenario. So, again, I want to find my M, and I also want to find my X and my Y. So my M, I'm looking for my keywords per or each. Okay, it looks like each book originally cost $6. Each book originally cost $6. So that is my rate. That is my slope M. Okay. She purchased 10 books for $48. So the total amount, right? The end amount, $48 for 10 books. So 48 is my end amount. That's going to be my Y. And the 10 books, those are my units. That's going to be my X. And then, just like we've done before, when we're given the slope and the X and the Y, we have to figure out what B is. What is the starting value? All right, in our slope-intercept equation. So I plug in 6 in for M, 10 in for X, 48 in for Y. So we have 48 equals 6 times 10 plus B. I'm going to give myself a little bit more room and solve for B. We have 60 plus B equals 48. Minus 60 from both sides. And we get negative 12 is B. But we're not done. All right. We found our M, right? I'll try to do this in a different color. We want to create our function rule, right? So for our function rule, we have our M and we have our B. So my function rule is Y equals 6x minus 12. You need to do that first before you answer the question, is create your function rule. So this is my function rule. Now I want to find how much it'll cost her to purchase 18 books. Remember, the number of books, like in this problem, was my X. So 18 is going to go in for our X in our function rule. So we have y equals 6 times 18 minus 12. And we can use our calculator. 6 18 minus 12. It is $96. So that's how much it cost for 18 books. Makes sense, right? 10 books cost $48. More books, more money. 18 books cost $96. All right. So important. We find M, we find our X, we find our Y. Use our slope-intercept equation to find B. And then once we have our function rule, answer the question at the end by substituting in for the X in this scenario. Sometimes you might have to substitute in for Y. Let's see if the next one is like that. All right, so the next one. A cell phone company charges $12 per gigabyte of data. Liam's bill was $73 when he used 4 gigabytes. Write a function rule that models this scenario. All right, so again, I'm looking for my slope. I'm looking for my X and my Y. So my slope. All right, the words, $12 per gigabyte, right? That is my slope. That means gigabytes are going to be my X. So when Liam's bill was $73 when he used 4 gigabytes. So 4 gigabytes cost $73. All right. Again, use our y equals mx plus b. Substitute in, right? We've got 12, 4, 73. Twelve times 4 is 48 plus b. And then give myself more room. Minus 48 from both sides. $73 minus 48. Quick is 25. So my B is 25. All right. I have to find my function rule. I have my M. Nope. I have my M. And I have my B. So my equation at the end is going to be Y equals 12x plus 25. So be careful. Now, if Liam's bill came to $109, how many gigabytes of data will you use? Remember, X is my gigabytes. X is my gigabytes. Y is the total amount, right? So if the bill came to $109, that is going to go in for Y this time. So we have 109 equals 12x plus 25. And then we solve our lovely equation. Minus 25 from both sides. 109 minus 25 is 84. Bring down the 12x. Divide both sides by 12. And we get a little bit more room. We get 84 divided by 12 is 7. Nice whole number answer. Beautiful. So 7 is my X. What does that mean? It's 7 gigabytes. Gigabytes. I think I spelled that right? With the I. Double check. Gigabyte. Oh, nope, it has a Y. Look at that. Good thing I double checked. Gigabytes with the Y at the end. All right. So again, just skills that we've done before when we're solving for these slope-intercept scenarios, okay? We need the y equals mx plus b, right? We need to figure out what the m is, what the x and the y is, figure out the b to come up with our function rule, then substitute in to answer our question at the end. All right, so that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and always remember, whether you're solving for X or Y, always give math a try.